Hello folks, my name is Chris, but you can call me Ganhu or Chris, it doesn't matter. If you're like me, you watched Glass Onion this year, but maybe you thought to yourself, oh no, what happened in the first Knives Out? Yeah, it's a sequel to that beloved Knives Out little ditty, Jack and Diane. It's been a while since I've seen Knives Out. Do I need to know what's going on in Knives Out before I watch Glass Onion? Short answer, no. They're unrelated stories. You can watch Glass Onion without ever having watched Knives Out. But I will say, yeah, you should. Or maybe you're the on-the-go Joe and you don't have time to sit down and watch a whole ass movie just to get caught up for this whole other movie that this YouTuber is telling you to watch. So if you're in that predicament, you could go on YouTube and type in Knives Out movie recap, and you can go to maybe some of the best content farm channels that exist on YouTube. The mystery of the death of a rich writer. Let's see what all happened in Knives Out. By the way, if you're wondering where Rin is in this video, she's actually playing Stardew Valley behind the camera. Go ahead and say hi.
Hello.
Nice.
What if a famous novelist is found dead with a...
Off to a heater of a start. Before we get started, just want to remind you of a few things. Click the link tree, join my Discord, like this video, subscribe for more, and make sure your alibi's in check because I'm the detective and I got my big old magnifying glass out and I'm following some comically sized footprints around and it's leading to your doorstep because you didn't do those things that I just told you to do.
What if a famous novelist is found dead with a cut on his neck found by his assistant?
That would suck. That would really suck. When I go to edit this, it won't have the subtitles, but when I'm watching this video right now, that was like a really normal read of that sentence, but the subtitle has 2 question marks. So really that should be more like, what if a famous novelist is found dead with a cut on his neck found by his assistant? It should be read more like that.
Spoilers ahead. Watch out and be prepared.
Fuck. I don't own earphones. For a better experience. You ate them? You ate my headphone? Why?
Rich crime novelist Harlan Thrombey invites his entire family to his Massachusetts home for his 85th birthday party.
What are you gonna say? What are you gonna say?
This is funny.
It is. The way they say it is funny. Harlan Thrombey. That's not how they say his name in the movie.
Slit his throat.
The next morning, Harlan's housekeeper, Fran, finds Harlan.
Oh my god. I don't know why that noise came out of me.
Fran.
I used to think when I found the first one of these videos to watch, I thought it was like somebody paid to do a voiceover. And now I'm realizing that it is a text-to-speech model that's voicing these videos. Except I have no idea where the text-to-speech model comes from. It's like uncanny in a way that like at a glance, like if you're just listening to one thing, it sounds like it's a person reading the text to you. But then you get shit like Fran. And then you realize it's not the case.
Joni apparently doubled Meg's school funds and caused Harlan's funds to be stopped.
Fact check?
Not what happened.
Fact check. Ooh.
Fact check. No, Johnny was double dipping.
Yeah.
Yeah, so his funds didn't get stopped.
Oh, I think
Funds get stopped.
her funds get stopped. I think that's maybe like a semantics thing with like how this was written. Cause like I read that. I'm like, yeah, it kind of happens. But yeah, literally his funds don't stop. It is hers. The way it said like she doubled their funds like makes it sound like she got it from somewhere else. That doesn't phrase that correctly. Like it doesn't say, as you said, double dipped, that she was like making it seem like he was paying extra. The videos like this, they shorten information to a fault because shit like that, like if you dive deep into that, that's technically not true just from the way that was worded, but they have to word it in such a way that they're trying to get all the information in as short a time as possible, even though it's not right. You're spreading misinformation, sir.
The basics of this family were completely shattered, but each of the family members managed to play their roles neatly, so that people couldn't see the minuses.
See the minuses, the fuck? The negatives? Did the scriptwriter, like, type the symbol, like the minus symbol, and then this text-to-speech software read aloud minus instead of negative because they meant negative, but they just fucking put a minus. You are so dumb. Get a spell checker. Fucking proofread, bro. You have to read this as if you are a robot. What's the freaking matter with you?
As usual, to relieve Harlan's pain after surgery, he also gave 3 milligrams of morphine.
After surgery? She's not doing surgery in the fucking attic. In the footage, you can see in the footage that they use, in the B-roll, she's not doing fucking surgery on him. That's just his medicine. Where did you get surgery from? Okay, also, just have to point out, this is like a dumb thing, and it's probably a really common error in a bunch of videos like this, but they're like using the wrong pronouns for Marta.
When he checked the morphine bottle, he was surprised to find the bottle empty because it was confused with another drug.
They keep referring to her as he, and I don't understand that. I don't think it's even something as deep as like transmisogyny or anything like that. I think they just like flat out didn't catch that the person they're talking about is a woman, and like they're not looking at footage of the movie while they're writing this. So they have this weird error where they accidentally use he pronouns for Marta. Little thing, but just like I noticed that in like the last minute of the video is like they keep referring to Marta as he, and it's like that's Anna de Armas. What do you mean he?
And it turns out that the grand plan that led to Harlan's suicide on his birthday night was none other than Ransom's.
Not to jump the gun here. There's like 10 minutes left on the video, but they went straight to like the twist. Odd choice. Yeah, there's like a whole fucking movie that happens between point A and point B. So, way to, I guess, not bury the lead. I don't know what the reverse of that is.
However, Marta actually administers the correct medication without reading the label, recognizing it by weight and viscosity of the liquid so that Marta is innocent of Harlan's death.
I am surprised that they pointed out very specifically the detail about Marta recognizing the weight of the liquid. That's not something I would expect to see in a recap video. So, hats off.
Hi for this ransom only comes out of Franz's mouth.
Hiya comes out of out of Fran's mouth. This is where the text-to-speech fucks up because it's Hugh, for those who have watched the film. She says Hugh, but it sounds like you, so Marta thinks that Fran is saying Hugh did this, but she's actually saying Hugh did this because that is Ransom's real name. Fuck you, text-to-speech. You didn't pick up on that little detail.
Back in the present, Detective Blanc tells about the drug that was given to the late Harlan. There, Detective Blanc reveals that everything Marta has done is correct. In this case, she is proven not to have been involved at all. So it turns out that Martha's injected drugs were correct, and Harlan was supposed to be healthy by then. Martha's true sense of nurse care was Harlan's. Martha could recognize the cure only by, the weight and fluid content of the drug.
I cannot fucking stand that we have gone through like Marta and the weight of the morphine like 3 times already. We're going through the logistics of like Fran and Ransom's dynamic. It is so fucking weird that this video decided to give away the whole movie, like the plot twist at the start of the video, and then muddies the rest of the plot recap by like overlapping details and rambling on information by the end of it. It's like, oh, I thought you were giving away the plot twist at the beginning so that way we can easily follow the story and it's completely linear rather than jumping around as we would be experiencing it while we were watching the movie. No, like you didn't do this for clarity because now you fucking lost me because you're jumping around at intervals that don't make sense.
As it turned out, the knife that Ransom used to attack Martha was a toy knife.
It was a toy knife. That's not a toy knife. There's no toy knives. Oh, no. It's okay. I thought you were reacting to it. Thought you were laughing at me, babe. It's okay.
That's the plot of a movie from a movie fill out. Thank you and goodbye.
Wow. What a unceremonious like duck out, fade to black. That's the whole movie. Bye. Could you imagine if I ended videos like that? You'd be so pissed off.